Hey folks, we are going to do a quick audio check here. We got Strat and I. We got about 10 minutes until the stream starts. Just doing a quick audio check.
Hello. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Strat, you're muted.
I'm not muted anymore. Good morning, everyone. Hello, how's it going? How am I sounding on your end there, Mr. DeGangi?
We're good. We got audio from the Sony,
Excellent.
because I'm getting the echo.
Okay.
Got your audio, got my audio.
Hello.
We are good to go, my friend.
Anybody tuning in this early for the audio checks? Always getting in some
Some
fun
behind the scenes here.
We'll be getting going soon. First runner is slated for 9:45 a.m. 15 minutes and some change. We'll be seeing y'all very soon here at Rock Solid Warrior. Beautiful.
All right. Sounds like the audio test went well. So thank you guys. And we will see you guys in about 10 minutes. All right, folks, welcome to Rock Solid Warrior. We are here for our Ninja Sport Championship Qualifier 2. We are going to find out who our next 5 men and women will be to qualify for our championship in the spring. Strat, how you doing?
Good morning, Christy Ganji. It's a pleasure to be back here in lovely North Carolina and alongside my good friends at the Ninja Sport Network here. Having a good time, ready to watch some ninja action out there on the course. This gym is a fun one to watch competitors traverse the entire space. I've got a lot of obstacles hanging all over the place. You can see just from this shot right here is they've got a lot of different options and great utilization of the space here. So I'm very excited to watch this competition.
Yeah, Strat, so just if we have any new viewers out there, thank you guys so much for coming and checking out the stream. But Strat, walk them through the rules for the open round scoring.
Yeah, here's the breakdown for everything. If this is y'all's first time joining us, the open round scoring, the competitors that perform the best, the top 10, will be moving on to that next round for the other 3 rounds. So what we're watching this morning session is going to be the open round scoring. So total number of obstacles completed, you will get your 1 point. The least number of total fails, and then time to complete the last completed obstacles. We've got some new timing graphics as well that we'll be able to pull up to hopefully give you guys a little extra visual information to follow along, so you don't have to listen to us ramble the entire time. But it's gonna be interesting to watch. We've got about 40-ish competitors today, so top 10 men, top 10 women. We're moving on. You can see the run order scrolling across the bottom of your screen there if you're watching right now. Also, under the description on the video, you've got the entire run order listed out. So you'll be able to see if you're watching for somebody specifically, we'll have that going. We've got 2 waves for the open round, and probably take a break at some point and come back for the other courses.
Yeah, I'm excited. Definitely gonna be a lot of fun today. I know that Caleb Auer and the team have put together an awesome course. They were here until about 4:30 or 5 in the morning. It was definitely a late one for the squad.
Include yourself in that number, good sir. You guys didn't get back to the Airbnb till, oh my goodness.
It was a late one, for sure.
Wee hours of the morning, that's for sure. And that's typically how these kind of competitions run with this many moving pieces, a lot of different courses put together. You've got a lot of stuff going on that everybody wants to make sure it's going to go off without a hitch.
So, Strat, we went over the open round scoring, but let's take a look at how the open course is going to work.
Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a time limit of 3 minutes total for this course. 10 men, 10 women, move on to the final rounds. And they got that retry system in play, which is something new that we implemented in the last competition. Athletes will get 3 attempts per obstacle. If an obstacle is failed, athletes will reset on that start platform and must complete the obstacle in order to move on. The reset time is 15 seconds. That is anywhere. So that is in place. So it's going to take somebody 15 seconds to reset an obstacle, even if it's an obstacle that doesn't require any kind of reset. To keep it fair across the board, all athletes have to wait that 15 seconds should they fail, but they only get 3 tries on that one obstacle. We've seen some good comebacks. We've seen people make that obstacle on their 3rd attempt and still be able to move on into the later rounds, and it keeps things exciting. And if you have a simple mistake early on, can be detrimental, but can be salvaged. So it'll be exciting to see how that's going to come into play. Of course, you want to get through everything on your first try. That's going to be your best bet in order to be moving on into that top 10, coveted top 10 spot. But we're going to find out very shortly. Just a few minutes away from the slated start time at 9:45. So everybody is getting ready.
Yeah, getting ready. You can see the athletes still just finishing up their walkthrough. Getting their last minute adjustments ready. Strategizing. I believe our first runner is slated to start in about 2 minutes. So bear with us. If you're in chat, we've got the run order posted in the description. We've got the run order leaderboards on our website. So go check it out. We'll be
Chime in.
updating you guys periodically.
Good
How you guys
morning.
doing?
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see. Hunter, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, who else do we have? Pop Fanatic in there. And Mrs. Stratus. Miss Stratus, my mom. Hello. Good morning. Tuning in. My biggest fan. Mama Strat in the house. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, tune in for the entirety of the event and get your guesses in now. Who do you think is going to be moving on through this open round? You see Ethan Swanson right there with Caleb, the man of the hour. It's going to be the one, the overall course designer. They were here late last night. You can see the start platform right there. They've got a series of hanging obstacles, static right there, not too complicated. Got to go through those pegs, through that silver bar right there to find that other platform. And then it's onto these tilting frames. Those will drop depending on what side of the pivot point you're at. See, we might see a little demonstration here. Around the pillar. Get a little preview of what everything's looking like out there. Oh, we got Gnarly Nate in the chat as well. What's going on, Gnarly Nate? Nate Hansen, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're almost ready to get going.
Yeah, so course time limit is 3 minutes. It's going to be a little tight with the resets. I would guess, 2, maybe 3 max resets. Other than that, it's going to be a tight time to complete this course.
I know it's gonna be a time crunch for sure for these athletes. They're not gonna want to have to take any resets if possible. And it looks like our first athlete's gonna be up right here, Jonah. Jonah is on the platform, probably waiting for the final all clears on the course to make sure all the athletes have cleared the area. They're given some last minute time after the rule walkthrough was done so these athletes can kind of visualize their path, check the distances on their reach. They're not allowed to touch anything on the course, minus the start and finish platforms when they're just going through the course and looking things over. That's why it's fair across the board. Nobody's gotten any practice runs on things. But as the first athlete, it is more challenging because you don't have any what we call beta, any guidance, any knowledge on the best, most efficient ways to get through obstacles. Just have to go out there and blaze a trail for the rest of the competitors. You've got some sports that have the lockdown portion where it's a what is that called in rock climbing when they put people in the back they can't watch? Mr. DeGangi, do you remember what that's kind of put them in isolation?
Isolation.
That's it. They isolate them away from the other competitors so they can't watch their climbing techniques and whatnot. So we're gonna see how everything goes. Got some guesses in the chat. We got Hunter guessing Mr. Jackson Erdos and Jay Lewis are going to be in the top 10 potentially. Stacy calling out for TK. Jonah's going to set the bar high as well. And Hunter calling out Mr. Brett Sims, who signed up at the last minute. My good friend Brett. He is in wave 2. So we'll be watching for him as well. All right. Looks like we got Brett Strong there as well. One of the other rock solid staff helping with the obstacle resets. First ups are going to be Jonah Keusenkothen. Let's pull up his bio here. Coming out of the Warrior Zone. He's been to NNL Worlds. He's got about 2.5 years of training and ninja experience. And our first runner as a 15-year-old. Let's see how he does. Going on to the pegs right here. Starting things off. And gets a clear on the first one. Dipping frames. Will dip a little bit more the later you go. And this is going to be a shared platform. That's the start. That's the finisher for 2 and the start for 3. They got to go around the pillar. They cannot touch the pillar or the blue. Oh my gosh, it's going to be close. Good save. That's a clear for 3. Little parkour run here. Tic-tac off the wall. Clear for 4. Here's one that's going to be a little tricky for some potentially. They've got to go across from one side of the ring toss to another set of ring tosses on the other side. Depending on your wingspan, oh my goodness, he's got the reach for it. He can leave that one there because there's one other ring across the way, but he decides to bring it with him. Just got to get going. He's down to less than 2 minutes left. And this is where things will split. So we've got 2 different endings to the course here. This is going to be a swinging salmon ladder. Got to turn that thing sideways and get it right away into that flying bar cradle. Nicely done on the first one. And now he's got to repeat that process. Now he's got to do something similar on this side. He's got to be able to get the salmon ladder bar to the other side here potentially with the quickness. Let's see what his technique's going to be. Oh, he was thinking about jumping it out and maybe riding the swing backwards. Oh my, that's going to be a long obstacle. There is no middle point. Some obstacles will have touch points. That will be a clear, but this one all the way back to the start. So he got through that first half fairly efficiently. Let's see if he gets a little better feel for the swing on things. Jonah going through once more.
Yeah, kind of coming close on time here.
Only less than 30 seconds left, so he's not going to be able to get a good reset again. Oh, he can't stay there for too long. He's a taller competitor, so he's got to be able to generate swing here to get that bar up and through that salmon ladder, and not going to get there, and that's going to be time for Jonah. So it's going to be the fastest time until the last completed obstacle, which was that ring toss combination. So that'll be our current leader, but for now, as the first runner, again, as I said before, it's always tough being the first one because you don't see many people try tricky obstacles like that. So we're gonna see how people can figure that out throughout the day. All right, folks, looks like our next runner is getting ready to run. We have Marissa Jenkins on the start platform, getting ready to go. She trains out of the Warrior Tech camp here in the Raleigh location. So should be familiar with these obstacles here. She's been to Warrior Tech and Rock Solid multiple times, various competitions. Good through the first obstacle and getting her swing going here. As an earlier competitor, she probably wants to set a fast pace through the early obstacles just to be safe. So we're going to see how we go. Marissa moving on to the roundabout. Wants to swing, coming in quickly and sticks the landing on the dancing stone. Moving in to a little bit of a half pipe attack to the bar. Right it over there. Nicely done. Into this ring toss. This one's going to be a tougher obstacle for the shorter wingspan competitors. They have to commit to a full reach and commit to the grab. Great job, Marissa. Oh, my goodness. And then have the ability to adjust the swing with the hips. Dial it in here because she can only use the rings. Great air awareness and excellent job through the first half. So now we're going to see the split. This is where the ladies have to take their course. They're going to onto this salmon ladder, a descent. And at the Lachey, grab the salmon ladder here, and that's a silver bar. It does spin. You have to pop it down the track. Watch those corners. Almost there. Fix it. Watch those corners, and then a flying bar move onto the next ramp. Nice. And out of there. 1 minute remaining. On to the skateboard. Where's Jake Murray? You know he's going to want to jump on this obstacle a little bit. Get it to the tipping point. And then leap to the platform. Let's go. And then last obstacle here. We've got side-to-side moves. And then a reverse grip here. She can see a little tape mark, but that's it. Oh, fingertips at the finish. She gets a retry. She has time. She has to wait.
Yeah, this is going to be tight.
She's got to wait for that.
She's had a really impressive run to this point.
She's looking strong. I think she can get it this second time. She has the time for it. 15 seconds remain.
Well, she's felt it once now. We'll see if she can correct her mistake here.
10 seconds. Hands in place. Go for the dismount right away to the buzzer. Oh, my gosh. Let's go. Marissa Jenkins setting the standard early for the ladies. Excellent job. The clear time of just under the time limit. Around 2:55. Impressive stuff right out the gate. It's going to put the pressure on the other ladies. All right. Calle Alexander is going to be next coming up. Our third competitor, Calle, coming out of the Ninja Street facility down in Miami, Florida. Powered by Plants. One of the vegan athletes out there. Tough to do. Let's see. Oh, now we got our new clock down there in the bottom right of the screen. Notice we got the names. We'll have the times. And then you'll start to see as they clear the obstacles. Here it goes. Counting them in, and he's on the move. Still working through a couple of kinks there, but as we get that figured out, you'll see eventually things will be lighting up as he gets a clear on those obstacles. But he's moving through now, making quick work of the first two obstacles, and now into the ring swing around the pillars. Calle coming in a little too hot. Realized he has to take an early reset. Maybe he didn't get enough momentum to get an accurate landing. Going into like a blind grab or a blind swing dismount can be tough. Try number 2. Big swing in. Too much. Come on, Calle. Dial it back. Third and final attempt. Tension. Control. My goodness, and he's out of there. Thank goodness. Okay. So that's going to hurt him for later on, but we're going to keep on moving. He knows he has to push the pace now. Getting through the first couple into the ring toss across. Let's see how he can handle this gap. Gets a good pump on the front swing. Nicely done. Not an issue, and controls that swing for the dismount here. And right away he's going to go straight into that salmon ladder. Knows he's not a lot of time in play. He's going to go ahead and drop so he gets a better swing off the rip instead of fighting for it, which is a smart move. He's going to grab a little bit more chalk there. And time to get back into it. Swinging in. Not enough on the up move. I think that's going to do it for him. Nope, still got some time. He's got a little bit of time to spare. And once he does this one, he's got to repeat that process on the other side. Third and final attempt. He wants a lot of backswing here to make sure there's tension and enough momentum to get up to it, and just he's still feet are up. Hasn't tapped down yet. Knows this is his last attempt, so he doesn't want to bottom out anywhere. Oh my goodness. That is a tricky obstacle.
Yeah, a good attempt there from Calle. Unfortunately, just couldn't figure it out.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna see some people figure it out. The tough part early on, especially for newer obstacles, is always figuring out the beta and what's the best method. Athlete up right now. It looks like Viktor Gearhart is going to be on the course. Local here to the Rock Solid Warrior facility. About 3 years in the books. Got second at an amateur competition at the Jungle Gym just this past fall. And now we're going on through the hanging obstacle here over to that dismount. Good job. Viktor going for this little side-to-side move here. Good control. Nice little cross tech, looking for a dismount. On for this accurate landing here. Got to be careful, not too much swing through. Good landing. Excellent control there on the dancing stones. Strolling his way through. Making sure he's got the right path, the right idea. Viktor onto the ring toss now. Coming up with about 2 minutes remaining. Can he make this transfer? All the way across, one-handed hold on. No problem. Looking very relaxed, and it's going to hop one over so it doesn't have to take too much extra time on the swings. And at a minute 5 through the front half of the course.
Yeah, he's looking smooth so far.
Into this tricky salmon ladder combo.
This is definitely the tough one to figure out.
Oh, smart. Takes it out of the cradles to kind of put more tension on the line. Oof.
Yeah, he's
Hits,
okay.
And then pumps it on the back. Nice job. That was great timing there. Up to the ring. Now he's going to try to take some time here to relax. Looking very, very smooth. Oh. Got to have both hands on there before attacking this obstacle. See if he goes with that similar approach. Tension. Good job. Oh, nicely done. Oh, not quite able to put it right onto the hooks. Smart move, though. Yeah, very tricky. Having to be able to take the bar out of the cradle, put tension on the line, and then transfer it right away. Almost gets it on his second try. The timing there is just a little off. 30 seconds remaining. He's going to take a breather. Might have time for one more attempt. It's going to be tough. He's going to have to try to burn through it here. Out and around and try to get up there. Not quite able to do it. I'm seeing people, they're facing forwards. Might see some people try to do it a different direction. Who knows? That's one you don't really see too often. There's been an obstacle similar to that on American Ninja Warrior called Deja Vu, where it is a similar motion on cradles where the bar was attached to another bar and you had to take it with you. Kind of similar, but not many facilities have that kind of space and ceiling height in order to set those kind of obstacles up. All right. Up next, we're going to have Achiri Acha is going to be on the course, getting ready to go. He's coming out of the USA Ninja Challenge in Durham. Also trains at Warrior Tech. He's been on A&W twice in season 10 and 11. And he coaches one of the popular kids, Mr. The Dude, as he's known. He's the Dude's coach. He does a lache every day. He's got I don't know what number of laches he's up to now, but the Dude sadly couldn't make it out here for this one. I'm sure he wanted to try to compete here again. He's just 1 year shy of the minimum age required for this competition series. But Achiri's going to be getting ready to run. Hopefully make his student proud. Just making sure the course is reset. You can see competitors over there hanging out in the warm-up area, making sure everything's good to go. See what the chat's sounding off with. Yep, the run order. If you're interested in the run order, it's right there underneath the video description. So you can see we are currently on runner number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, 5th runner of the morning.
How many clears do you think, Strat?
Ooh, man, we got one already. I'm going to say total. I'm going to be hopeful here and say double digits. We got 40-ish competitors, so give us get at least 10, I'd say.
10 on the men's side. What about the women's side?
I was saying 10 total.
Oh, just 10 total.
10 total.
Dang.
I think really because that salmon ladder combination over there, that one's a finicky one. We'll have some athletes I think that are familiar with those kind of transitions using a salmon ladder bar, but I'm a traditionalist. I like just doing a plain old vanilla salmon ladder, straight up, straight down, maybe a toss across. Take out all these helicopter twirls they're making people do nowadays, and Superman throws and all sorts of stuff. My shoulders ain't quite what they used to be. But Achiri getting ready to go right now. You can see he is poised and ready. And here we go. Long arm of the law there. He just takes one swing on the peg and starts making quick work of the first obstacle. Achiri on the move. Leaping out all the way to the end portion of that tipping platform. Good quick transitions through the first two. hold on tight for this swing around. Nice tension. Ooh, big swing and control. Nice job. Clear through the first few. Platforms in play to swing on out of there. Let's see how his, ooh, careful, got to be all the way in those doorknob cradles. Those rings can pop off quite easily. Big stretch.
Ooh, goes to the reach. He was really close. I don't know if he'll go for it again.
Looking for it. Nice
Yeah.
job. Have to commit sometimes, and was able to adjust. Hips going in that circle. He's got the reach for it, though. Out of there at 105. Let's see his plan of attack for the salmon. Tension. Twist. A lot of momentum here, but the backswing.
Yeah, I mean, when you get to your front swing there, because of the rope and because of the tension, you really have to pop your hips up to give yourself a chance to get the bar around those cradles.
Facing forwards to get the bar out of the cradle and get tension on it. That's going to be the easiest way, but then going backwards into that cradle is going to be the tough spot. Oh, careful. It's a little crooked already. Just taking his second turn there. Going to be tough. He's going to take a chance now. 15-second minimum every time an obstacle is failed. He can rest longer if he wants, but it looks like he's going right away into it. A lot of tension. Quick twist. Not enough on the upswing, though, and that's going to do it. Nice try. No one's able to figure out the salmon swing quite yet.
When are they going to figure it out?
A great effort, though. Hunter, minimum age for this competition series. Chris, what was the minimum age? Was that for the Ninja Sport Championship?
Yeah, minimum age, you got to be 13 years old to compete.
Gotcha. So 13 and up in this. Is this going to be a annual competition? We hope so. I believe that is the goal. We're going to have this on a yearly basis. So 6 qualifiers and then one big final event. And potentially, we'll see how many more of these they want in the future. Up next, getting ready to run, is Audrey Johnson. Audrey, it's going to be coming out of Motive School of Movement there in Greenville, South Carolina. She's one of the coaches out of that facility. Got second place in the NNL Worlds, and here we go. She is a strong rock climber. Her family actually owns and runs Blockhaven, a rock climbing gym that just opened up several months ago in the Greenville area. Great climbing facility. So Audrey, besides rock climbing and getting into the ninja stuff at Motive, has been taking tricking classes, does all sorts of parkour stuff as well. So a well-rounded ninja athlete's got a little bit of everything in the toolbox. So let's see how she can perform today on the ring swing through. Good balance. Now she just needs to clear on that platform. Stride across, gets the third clear. Big leap up, out of there. So, ladies and gentlemen, now you can see the official clock down on the bottom right of your screen. That's linked to the clock out there that Mr. Swanson has. So that is the official run time. As the obstacle is completed, you'll see a green tick mark light up, and if one should happen to fail on it, oh, such is that. You can see the reset time. Go ahead and start up down there as well. So that's the rest time that's required. And we'll try number 2. Attempt number 2 here. Audrey's a little shorter, so the wingspan might be tougher to reach, but my goodness, you got to commit and control that swing. You can see how close that ring was to falling off. Big reach again. Audrey's on out of there. Great work. Notice the 1X at the bottom. That's going to be the total tally for the entirety of her run. So she only has one miss so far on to the downward salmon ladder. Hold tight. Little sideways. Oh, too much on the forward swing. That's okay. There's a little time remaining. And on the right, you can see one red tick mark. They get 3 potential fails. So on the right, that is the current fail count for the obstacle that she is currently on. So Audrey with another go on the downward slider here, downward salmon. She's going to try to take some smaller hops here. Got to be able to have enough backward tension to come down. Those rungs are not that big. Big lache across with the bar in hand. Slide it down and get to the dismount. Clear on the salmon traverse. She's got 8 seconds. Can she clear the skateboard in time? Come on, Audrey, get to the end and then jump. It's going to be close. Ah, not enough on the skateboard, but that's okay. Audrey gets pretty far into the course. We'll see if that's going to stack up to get her through to the top 10. Yeah, that tipping skateboard, one that you have to push into and then just trust it's gonna get you to the end of the track. You saw her kind of get hung up in the middle, just didn't have the momentum required to get it to the tipping point and all the way down. On the course right now, we've got Brandon Thomas. Brandon, also local here to the Rock Solid Warrior facility. He's a taller guy. He has done some impressive stuff. Made it all the way to be the champion in the skills competition they just did here for the Warp Wall Challenge. Can make it up at Mega Wall, no problem. He's rocking the Santa hat, being festive for this competition. He's nursing a little bit of a sprained ankle, so you can see that ankle brace there. Hopefully it's not going to affect his mindset too much. He wants to be cautious where he needs to be, but turn on the gas when he can. Moving on now to this ring toss. Looking for the move across. 5'11", the wingspan should not be an issue here. Nice commitment. The swing gets a little off angle, but he is pretty much on par with the other athletes to this point. So about 1:45 remaining. 3 minutes total. And there we go with the first person we've seen face away and puts it in there. You can see how much easier it is to see where the bar needs to go. It's just scary going in that backwards swing. Brandon looking relaxed up there, smiling to the crowd. I think he's going for that same kind of technique. Face away, take it out. Not in a jarred position, and then gets right onto the second rung there that he needs to be on. Just has to go up a few more. Up a few more, and then onto the cones. Start working his way down. He's got 1 minute remaining. Big swing dismount, taps that landing platform. That's a clear. Okay, big jump here. Gotta jump to a ring, to a angled platform, and then some boxes. Gotta be careful on the landing. That is a half barrel. Tip it over a little bit. He's gonna take his time here. Control, and 30 seconds. Gotta go here. He's on to the tiny little side-to-side moves. Some are facing side-to-side, some are forwards. Oh, fingertips. Gonna have maybe like 3 seconds to He's going to have a few seconds maybe. He's going to try anyway. Once that rest time's over, he's got 4 seconds remaining. He's going to have to go for the buzzer as soon as he can. I think he's going to just go for a big lache from the start. Oh my gosh! I don't know if he cleared it from the angle we saw, but great try, Brandon. First one to get through the salmon combo. And I think the other athletes, now that they've seen the face-away method, might take that approach as well. So great job, Brandon, being the first one through that obstacle up to this point. Let's have a look to see who's coming up next. After Brandon Thomas, we've got Ashley Doyle, then Vinnie Castranova, and Kenzie Hughes are going to be our next 3 athletes. Again, if you're looking for the run order, it's going to be listed right there in the description of the video. And while you're there checking out the run order, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends and family who might have nothing going on this weekend and want something to watch. We appreciate everybody tuning in with us and hanging out with us here at Rock Solid Warrior.
So it looks like we got a quick obstacle adjustment going on right now, so we're going to take a second. Ethan is on the scene.
Got to make sure everything is good to go. I'm seeing some people still trickle in from the parking lot. Looks like we got Elijah, the boss, out there coming in as well. We got the Paper Cut Ninja in the chat. What's going on, Tim? Mike Lewis, you love the new timer. Hey, Mr. DeGange is going to be happy to hear that. He's been working hard on the software.
Thank you. We are working on it.
To make all the bells and whistles, everything work the way it's supposed to.
We are going to pull up the leaderboard real quick. Show you guys what we got so far.
All right, so you can see the points. That is going to be the number of obstacles that we cleared, and then TF stands for the total number of fails on the obstacles. This will be updated as we go along throughout the day. So Brandon Thomas cleared 7 obstacles, no fails. We cleared that 7th obstacle, did it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, 0.07. So everybody's going to try to either get to that point faster or beyond it if they want to take that top spot. Any questions, feel free, once again, chime in the chat. I got the live stream pulled up. I'm watching the live action on the screen as well as the chat off to the side and another screen with all the bio information for these athletes. So I'm feeling like I'm plugged into the Matrix back here with Mr. DeGange. Speaking of which, that's coming out next week. I don't know who else is excited about that one. I know I'm pretty pumped. I was always a big Matrix fan when those movies came out.
And, I mean, I'm sure Keanu Reeves is watching. If you're looking to sponsor, you know, we'd love to shout you guys out.
Mr. Reeves.
Yeah, we'd love to shout you guys out. So, Keanu, I know you're watching.
Keanu, if you hear this, Neo, wake up. We need you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
Well, that's what we got on the men's side.
Yep. See the ladies' leaderboard. Only 2 so far, but we'll have a few more ladies coming up. I think we've got about 13 or 14 total today.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Marissa Jenkins. She had a really nice run, got the full clear. She had to use her retry on the last obstacle, but definitely happy that she figured it out.
Yeah, with her having the experience of training and competing at these gyms, very big advantage. Oh, I think
Oh.
Mr.
So what we're gonna do right now is push the women a little further back into the wave. We're gonna proceed with the men on the men's course as that is getting fixed, okay? So if you are one of the next women that is up, like in the runner on the women's side, it won't be just a, hey, by the way, you're up right now. We'll make sure to give you a heads up so you have time to warm up, anything that's necessary. Does anybody have any issues with that solution? Okay, so if you look at the running order, if you're in the men's division, just note that any of the women in between you and when you run will not be there.
Too many people coming after me.
All right, folks. So just turned up the audio real quick on the course. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys, and I've turned it back down. Just let me know in chat if it's too loud, or make sure the audio is good. But if you couldn't hear Ethan Swanson going over what's going on the course, the women's obstacle, the skateboard slider, the wheel has locked up. So we've got our team on it. They are currently fixing the obstacle, but all the women are going to be pushed in the run order. So they're going to be pushed until we can get the obstacle fixed, and we'll give them enough warm-up time. So if you see a woman in the run order, it's possible we may be skipping them for right now, but we will be coming back to them later.
All right. Thanks for that update from the field. Mr. Swanson out there on the floor trying to make sure everything is going to be running smoothly. Mr. DeGangi, thanks for the audio adjustments as well. Hunter asks, is this a product of the UNX or something different entirely? Notice I haven't posted it on their channel in a while. Ninja Sport Network is something brand new, bringing you all the action. Speaking of the action, here we go with Vinnie. Vinnie going right away into it. Vinnie Castranova coming out of Ninja Street Obstacle Academy as well. So him and Calle, known for going quick here. Let's see if he can figure this out. A little quickness on the turn. Nicely done. Takes time on the side run there. And hopping into the ring toss across. Going for the big move through. Nice job controlling his swing. Pulling all the way up. Gets his waist up with that pull up. And very fast to this point. Let's see if he goes with that beta that Brandon showed off. It's going away from the beginning. Got to twist it out and around. And who's going to hit? Ride it back. And then drive it forward. Nice job. Ooh, through that first half pretty quickly. Let's see if he can figure out this second salmon ladder bar. Needs to do a similar motion. Out. Ride back. And then place it in. Hold tight here. Patience. Patience. If he can control it. And then put it in. Oh, it just pumps you out so quick. If you're not familiar with the term pump out, it's where just your muscles just give out from just a explosiveness that's required out of a lot of these obstacles. Big moves burn up a lot of energy, and it's tough to be able to have that same kind of pull power at the end of a course. So that was his first fail. He's got 2 more tries. Backwards. Up right away. Hold tight. It's going to drain him a little bit. 2 down. Let's get in the countdown once again. He gets one last try. Less shirt, more power. Sometimes that's all you need. Finn is going to yank it out. Throw it up in there. Gets the cradle. Take the time here to compose for the throw. Out. Place it. Hold tight here. Needs to time it out just right and just doesn't have anything left in the tank. Vinny, nice try. That is a taxing obstacle if you don't get it on your first try. It's just going to drain you immensely in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that obstacle? I mean, it's unlike anything we've ever seen, where you have to take the salmon ladder bar and fit it through, and not only that, like you have to be so precise and not clip it on the other side and ruin your swing. It's a very, very difficult obstacle.
Yeah, a tough one for sure. We'll talk about it here in a second because Isaiah Lee on the course right now, getting ready to go. Swinging through. Isaiah trains here as well, the Rock Solid Warrior. Let's see his approach. Qualified for the 2021 area finals of the UNAA this season.
An unfortunate reset there. It looks like he came down a little shy of the landing platform, so he's got to start over.
You don't want to see that on the first one.
A little
He's
slip
only got
there.
a year in the book so far for training, so got to clear that time. Got to be aware of those start and ending platforms. Isaiah moving through is going to have to pick up the pace. Looking for the transition, gets the landing. On now for the ring swing around town on to the landing. Nice job, good control. He's on out of there. Striding through and into the ring toss across. Can chalk up a little bit. Oh, got to be accurate with those ring placements. Make sure you get that swing dialed in just right here. Knows that it's off angle a little bit.
You can see where he's going here. Bar a little bit in the way, but you can see.
One hand and good, holding tight. Full stretch out, but luckily not tall enough to touch the ground there. And swinging on through, gets it on his first try. Great job, Isaiah. Opting to go for a little bit of a rest there. A wise move. So hopefully get all this in just one go. Let's see what his technique's going to be. Out and around. Just can't. That backwards throw is a tough move to make. Naturally, you want to look forward to see where you're swinging, but the tension is going to be tough to maintain. Looks like he got a little bit of a cut on his hand, and I think for safety reasons he's going to go ahead and step off. That may do it for him. I think they're looking for the first aid kit. Check him out. Hopefully he didn't get banged up by something. So we'll check on Isaiah, make sure he's okay. I think that was that might do it for his run. So tough break, Isaiah. Hate to see it. That was good attempt. Got some folks in the crowd hanging out with us, watching. Appreciate the support.
There's our camera girl, Liz. Huge thank you to one of our camera members. Our other cameraman, Ken Auer, out there running around. He was out here with us until about 4:30 a.m.
My goodness. Everybody's pulling double duty.
You know, it takes a village.
Got the old bathrobe ninja right there, taping up those corners. Making sure the traction's going to be about as good as it's going to be for everybody. Okay. He's going to give a little demonstration for everybody here, potentially. Just like that, folks. My goodness. The things these folks come up with, devious. Yeah, that salmon ladder, the timing of the swing and maintaining the tension on the line is going to be the trick. Let's see who we see. We had Isaiah, and now we're still waiting on the skateboard to be adjusted some. So is this Kyle? I believe. No, level up. Coming out of level up. We're looking for.
This is Sam Bainbridge.
Sam Bainbridge. Let me find him on my run order here. There he is. Yes, Sam. Sam Bainbridge on the move. Coming up out of the Level Up location. Was on Season 1 of A&W Junior. Making quick work of the first two. Into the ring swing around. Control it. Nice job, Sam. And into, man, that side run. Very fast at this point. If you get through the ring toss across, could be good standings regardless of how things go on the salmon ladder, if that seems to be the sticking point for the gentleman, but we don't want that to be the case. So he's going to move on over. Nicely done on the first transition, and good stretch out of there. Quickly through that first half. Let's see his approach for the salmon move here, man. Back, tight line. Oh, gets it out of the cradle. There. Twist.
Oh, he's backwards.
Okay. If gets it in.
Got it.
Forces it. And he's up. He's going to want to relax. This isn't a halfway point. There is no touch point on this in particular obstacle. Going right into this one. Got to be fully weight bearing on that before transitioning into the throws. Now he's going to face away, out, twist and place. Nice job. Let's go.
Well, that was really smooth. And here he's at 1 minute and 45 seconds. He's got plenty of time here.
Still got to get out of this and make it to that dismount. Very good. Out of there. 1:55. Down to about a minute remaining. Catching his breath here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lower body obstacle, I think.
Oof.
Yep, you can use your hands there.
Man, you can see the crowd right there, like at SeaWorld at the Shamu exhibit. You gotta watch out for those swinging ninjas. And he's through on to the last obstacle with 40 seconds or so. And no misses. Could we get our first full clear here? Sideways, forwards now, and then he's got to go back to the sideways throw. Come on, Sam, up to the top.
He looks so good.
Shimmy down. Taking his time. Pop. Oh, 15
you can
seconds.
See these are opposite.
Oh, no! He went for a big move at the end.
That's going to do it. You can
Sam,
see the reset.
No.
He doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, he's not with the reset timer being that mandatory 15. Not able to do it. Maybe his grip was just giving out and he wanted to make a quick move down there to the last one and skip that second to last hold. It was a big risk. Almost paid off. But he's going to be our, I want to say he's on up there with Brandon. Not sure who got there the quickest. We'll check the leaderboard in a bit. Let's check out our next runner.
Next up, we got Willie.
All right, Willie Waerig is getting ready to run. Willie on the move, swinging through those pegs and bars. All chalked up, ready to go. Chalk provided on the course is going to be the bucket of chalk, providing all the chalk for these athletes on the course in those check-in spots, those chalk-in spots. Willie making it through those tipping hanging bars. And let's see him dial in this swing around town.
He's got it.
Sticks the landing. Great job. Right off that side run. No problem there. Just committing to the foot placements and grabs a little bit of that chalk for the rings. Let's see how it goes. Here comes the reach across, one and done. Nice move there. Oh, just not quite. Oh no, went back and grabbed some more chalk. Okay, thought he had a missed obstacle for a second, but
Careful, Strat.
Okay, my bad. Oh, my apologies. He got it. He got the clear. Just needed a little more chalk. Out and around and up.
Oh, you can see the reset comes up.
Bottomed out there. So that's the risk you take of looking forwards. having it on just that one pivot point in the middle allows for the bar to be twisted out and around, or out and through the two beams that it sits on. So now he's going to try to face away from it. Hold on tight. Nice move there. Willie down to about 50 seconds remaining. Just had one miss so far on the salmon ladder. He's going to take a quick second to shake out. Get that tension on the line. Hold tight. He's got to be patient to get both sides through. As he's twisting just a little bit too soon to try to face forward again. He's getting one side through, but not able to twist and hold it. Twist, do a full 360, man. Get one side in, but not quite the other. 1, 2. Hold. Up. That is a big up move without the right out the swing there, and just not going to be able to make it in the time allotted. Willie, nice try. I think that's going to be the crux for the course. Besides that, the ending point as well. Much like the first course where we had the flying bar in the slipping cradle, the fly and slide, that one was the sticking point for a lot of athletes. Similar case here, a newer type obstacle. It's going to be troubling for a lot of people. You can see the leaderboard over on the left for the top couple of athletes. Caleb Andrew on the course right now, attacking the first obstacle. Into that second one, we'll keep popping up that information so we can track who's going to be in that top 10 as we move along. Caleb Andrew trying to dismount from the tipping frames into the ring swing around. Dialing it in and just skipping that last stone, not needed whatsoever. Stepping through. Nice job through the first half of the course into the ring toss. We go. Caleb also local here to the Rock Solid Gym. Got first in the North Carolina State Games, 15 and up male division. So good stuff. Just got some competitive experience. Big stretch cross, no problem on that transition. Can he dial it in here without burning up too much of that swing energy?
Yeah, I think the toughest part of that obstacle is after you make the move, your hips are kind of circular, and so it's really resetting, but he does a really nice job there.
Yeah, having control of the hips and the swing control is very important here.
Well, now he's going to try going backwards here. This is going to be a really interesting strategy, but it's going to allow him to look at the hooks as he's coming up.
Hold it, hold it.
He can keep swinging.
Threads the needle. He's taxing. And does he decide, yep, going to go ahead and take a seat? He's got some time remaining.
I don't know if backwards is the way to go on strat, to go on that. What do you think?
Depends on the person. If they're comfortable with it, I think that is a good way, but it's all about the timing and the tension on the line. If they're not popping at the right time with that tension, it's going to throw them all over the place like we've seen a few people happen to
yeah, he's
already.
He's going to go backwards. Take a look at his hips as he's going backwards here. His hips are going to be so far behind that he's going to have to pull in really hard as opposed to...
He did much better that time. He was balled up. If we go back and look at it later on, maybe we'll see a difference in his swing, but he stayed balled up that time, so all of his energy and momentum was able to be in a better position for that move with the bar. Let's see if he can make that happen again here. Backwards, slight twist, being patient, places it.
Very patient. I like it a lot.
Well, we saw Sam be patient with it. Let's see if he can make this big move up. Had the power for it, but just the ability to a couple of misses just makes it even more taxing. You can see how much more control he had. Stayed balled up and then extended on the very top end of that move. So great adjustment to get through that front half, but the second portion of that salmon ladder Just out of reach. All right. We just watched Caleb on the course getting ready to run now is David. David Futeran is getting ready to go. I think he is our youngest athlete. We had a couple 13-year-olds. He is 4'11", one of our shorter competitors, so the wingspan might be put to the test. It's coming out of the obstacle athletics. If I'm looking at the run order correctly here. Waiting on things to get reset. Making sure we're good to go.
Remind me, where's your home gym again? Okay. Why? I kept thinking center court. Right.
Hunter saying the coolest salmon ladder trick you've seen is Sam Folsom when he did a front flip from one rung to the other. Man, that is a tough trick. Doing a front flip by yourself is hard enough, and then you throw a salmon ladder into the mix, and yeah, that's very impressive. I think Najee Richardson is another athlete that I've seen do the front flip with the salmon ladder bar in hand. You do a front flip or a flyway in the salmon ladder? Do you remember, Naj? Which one did he do?
Didn't he do a front flip?
I think he did front flip because Hunter in the chat said the coolest trick he's seen was when Sam Folsom did that front flip with the from one rung to the other.
That was pretty cool. I can't deny that.
Definitely outside of my capabilities. not in my wheelhouse. All right, David getting ready to go. 13 years old is the minimum age, and 13 is right where he's at. 13 in a few months, so let's see how he does. He's been on A&W Junior. He's got second place at the UNA Worlds and third place in the NNL Worlds in his respective age brackets. So David, here we go. Quick few moves on the pegs. Sure, he's got good swing control. Really watch the feet on some of these athletes as they move through these upper body obstacles. You can tell how coordinated they are with the hand placements and the use of their legs to know when to move their feet in coordination with those hands, controlling that swing dismount. Can't touch the blue.
Good save.
Ooh, nice job, David. On out of there. Let's see how he manages this big jump off the wall.
Nice job.
Go ahead and chalk up here, and here comes the spot that might be tricky.
Yeah, certainly going to be a really big reach here.
So there is the stretch across. He's got to bring that ring with him. Out and around. Nice work right away. Does he go for the stretch here? Bingo, and out of there. Great job, David, into this salmon ladder combo. Leaping up, facing away. Out, through, and oh, had the swing. My goodness, hold on tight.
Nice job there. He's able to figure it out on his second try and on his second swing. Sorry, not second try. He's through for right now.
Yep, still in the green. See if he does the same thing here. As a younger athlete, doesn't even weigh 100 pounds. He's 90 pounds. So his ability to hang is going to be, you know, a lot less taxing.
He doesn't have enough swing right here, Strat, because he's not getting the right side of the bar through the truss there. Oh, he finally had it.
Twist and time it.
Wow.
Hold it.
He's got to pop up here.
It's going to be power. Yo, let's go, David.
The fight right here.
Come on, young man. Let's go. Another big pull here.
He's got to reach that cone.
Nice. Choke up on it a little bit more so you don't go slipping. And he's through it. First try, no problem. Got a little bit of a pump on those forearms. I think he's just going to take a look to where he's got to go. Or grabbing chalk from somewhere. Okay, he's back. Big leap up to the ring. Coming up on 15 seconds or so. Careful on the tipping board there.
Oh my
gosh. Clear trampoline. That's where he needed to be. That was the end point. Okay, he's got 10 seconds to go. And that's going to do it for David. Great work. Knew he had to get through that obstacle quickly. He's probably wasn't going to have time to finish out on the last one, but man, what a great run from one of the youngest competitors here. David, great stuff.
What a run from David Futeran.
Dude, yeah.
I mean, just the fight that he showed on the salmon ladder bar there. Unbelievable.
Patient, calm,
very
collected.
patient.
Sometimes, you know, forcing things aren't the best way to go on some of these obstacles, especially one as finicky as that swinging salmon ladder bar. And patience is going to be the name of the game for that one in particular, I believe. All right, up now is going to be Jordan Brown. Also goes by The Flash. Jordan has been on American Ninja Warrior a couple times in the past. He is a athlete and awesome photographer. He takes a lot of cool action shots at various competitions. Let's see how he does on the course here momentarily. Looks like he's turning on the earbuds. See a lot more athletes do that nowadays, listening in to the jams as they go through, giving them the motivation they need. Jordan on his way through the first obstacle. Flash leaping out, taking the shortcuts when he can. Looks like he's going for an early dismount off the second. Clear, nicely done. But you got to stick that landing. That is a shared platform. It's the end of one, start of another. Ooh, big swing through. There's a slight slide, but it was good. I think he, got the thumbs up there. And he's through. Obstacle 4. Quick little run through the side run there, no problem. Into this ring toss across. Let's see how he approaches this one. Gets that big swing going. Takes one more to make sure he's lined up just right.
Nice work.
Move.
Look at his hips. You can see how circular it is. It makes getting to that next ring
a little more challenging.
Yep.
Got about a minute 35 remaining, about at the halfway point for time. And over halfway on the course. Let's see how he decides to go about the salmon ladder. Going to go with the forward-facing move. But the twist around. Oh, it's scary coming back, getting hung up some. Think he might try to dial it in here. He's fighting the swing. Yep, once you're off axis on that salmon ladder bar with just that one connecting point there in the center, any hits off to the side like that is going to make your swing just go askew and very, very difficult to salvage it at that point. Let's see what his method is going to be here again. Taking it out, twist. Again, the backwards move. Just the timing of the back pull Oh, goes for a twist. Out and around, just can't get the timing here. Needs the tension. You need to have that bar almost parallel with those hooks. So you have to have a big enough swing coming out of that cradle to have the momentum to get it back into the hooks. But coming up on just a few seconds remaining, not sure he's going to be able to get through the entirety of this obstacle unless he finds some way to shortcut everything. But he's going to give this last cradle a try. Goes for a quick 180, and that's going to do it for Jordan. Nice try, man. No luck figuring out this crazy salmon. We got Josiah Pipel in the chat. What's going on, Josiah? It's confirming the Naj front flip salmon ladder transfer. And potentially the flyaway as well. Said he believes Naj has done both. Both transfers. All right. Up next, we've got Devin Harrelson, also known as Dougie Fresh. The man's got style. And the man's got artistic vision as well. If you're looking for a new tattoo or a touch-up on one, this is the man to go to. A lot of athletes go to Dougie specifically to get fresh ink. He is a very skilled tattoo artist. Devin making his way through. Trains here at Rock Solid, so this is familiar territory for him. Hasn't competed since the last time we saw him here at a previous competition in February. So it's been almost a year since he's been at a big competition such as this.
And if this competition was solely based on your shoe game,
oh, A+.
Dougie's
A+.
taking it.
Dougie going.
Everybody else go home.
Dougie's one, hands down, feet down. Making his way through. Careful with that ring. It's on the edge there. Oh, man, he was aware of it. Nice control. Going for the transfer. Out and around. Dougie, a seasoned veteran, been on American Ninja Warrior a handful of times. Trying to get that swing built up for the transfer through. Let's see him attack this obstacle here. Let's see if he can figure out this crazy salmon ladder combo. Took a long enough break here. Going with the face-away tech. Out. Up. Power. Not on the first one. Second try. Sinks it in. Calm it down, Dougie. You're going to hit there. Take the time here on these rings to gather that energy back. Here we go. Transferring down now. It's got to repeat that process. This side even tougher because it's out and around into another upward move. Twisting. Gets it through. Needs a lot of pop here. Big power. Not going to get it. Let's see if he's got enough for another try. He's got time. But like I said, especially to that point on the obstacle, it's very taxing. So he's got to be able to get through this quickly. First try each time here. Going backwards. Might do the same thing as he did on the first time around. But the power just not quite there. Let's see if he's going to give it another go before time runs out. You can see a little frustrated, but that is understandable. He's got some time left, going to give it another try here. It's good to get the experience because not quite there. And Dougie's down. Nice try. Yet another one on the salmon combo.
Man, definitely the Ninja Killer so far.
Dougie's always fun to watch, getting all the love from the other Rock Solid coaches. Okay. So I think they have the skateboard portion figured out for the ladies. So I think Swan might have went over there and gave the ladies a heads up. Hey, we might be getting going for some female competitors. Up, getting ready to run right now is Kyle Iannopollo. Kyle on the move, big swings through the start of the course. Nice and relaxed. Quick dismount off of that one.
Well, if you want to know what he's got to do to get in, you can see 10th place right there. Jordan Brown got to the 5th obstacle in about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Kyle, a local here to Rock Solid Warrior as well, so this might, feel pretty comfortable to him. We're going to see how he performs under pressure.
Honestly, Strat, I find it tough. Home gym competitions are tough because at one point you have the advantage. At the other point, it's your home gym. You expect to do well, and so there's a little bit more pressure on yourself.
Very true.
It's a little scary.
It is. You want to perform well in your home field advantage. I know anytime we had wrestling matches back at home at my high school, having the home crowd watching is always going to put a little more pressure on you. Kyle going for the transfer. Big static hold. Hold on tight. No. Ooh.
Oh, he's going to have to hop the ring.
Just had a little too much side swing there. You can see those doorknobs. The cradle for where the ring can sit is not that forgiving. Too much side-to-side swing, and you can pop out of that cradle pretty easily. So Kyle, with that miss there, not sure if that's going to get him into that top 10 spot that the athletes that have gone so far.
You got 1 minute 20 left.
Unless he gets past this obstacle here. So there's still ways to salvage it. Just because he had it messed up early on, he can still save it. He's got to ride this tension. Nice job getting it into the cradle. He's got to be fully seated onto that salmon ladder. Goes for the move out. Tension. Nice to be able to pop it on the backswing. And gets it, I think, the most efficient we've seen. And starts hopping his way up. Nice. Just takes one hop to get to the top there. And swinging through, so that's going to bump him up ahead of Jordan. Now he just wants to get a little further into the course here to help cement that top 10 spot. Just tapped down somewhere. Oh, can't go until that rest time has been totally completed. He just rushed going through. So you can't start on your retry until that 15 seconds is totally counted down. So Kyle edges out Jordan from the top 10 with that clear of the salmon ladder, I believe. Mr. DeGangi out on the field right now needs to make a battery change on the heavy-duty, high-quality camera right there, that A7R, I believe, Alpha, one of those. All sorts of numbers and letters. I don't know. I don't have much knowledge in that area of expertise. I'll go look at the chat here, who we got. All right. Looks like we are up and running once again on the course right now. Ashley Doyle making her way through the pegs. Oh, got a to make that transition across. Hold on tight here. Ashley almost gets, yep, she's out of there. Good job, makes it through. Obstacle 1 into the tilting frames. Ashley is coming all the way from Dexterity Depot. Yeah, it's a competition going on there this weekend as well.
That's run by Tim Dexter, longtime ninja in the community.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tim.
Ashley's got about only a half a year or so of competitive training here for the ninja type competitions. So, gonna take a first fail right there. That's all right.
Yeah, it's awesome. Only a year. I mean, that's not a lot compared to a lot of the competitors out here. So it's really cool to see her competing and giving her effort.
Yeah, you can see she's having a good time. Stay in, relax, having a smile on her face.
If you couldn't, she said that just flies by. Speaking to the reset
rest time. Oh, yeah.
15 seconds goes quick, especially when you're burning.
Looks like she's going with the switch grip all the way up and through. That's going to throw her swing off a little too much, so she's going to drop early so it doesn't have to fight that swing. And it's going to try to rest a little bit more here. Feeling it, looking at the hands, I know that feeling. When you first start doing ninja competitions, the grip, one of the first things that goes. And here we go. Final attempt. See if she can get a little further through. Tip that frame down.
She's got to use her hips a little bit more there. You can see her hips. We're kind of straight under her. You really want to be getting your hips side to side to help with the momentum there.
That's going to do it. That's all right. Nice try, Ashley Doyle. All right. Up next, we have Kenzie.
Next up, it's Kenzie Hughes.
Kenzie Hughes.
Kenzie coming out of Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. Trains with Mike Salenzi. Okay. I've known Kenzie for a long time. She's finally old enough to compete. She's over 13 now. She really wanted to compete in UNX. Her sister Kylie Hughes did really, really well. But this time we're going to see Kenzie. Very, very strong ninja. Really excited for this run.
Yeah, Kenzie in 2019 got first at the UNAA Finals and second place at the NNL Finals last year in 2020. So she's out here wanting to compete with the pros. And was most recently here at Rock Solid at a kids comp just this past February. So she's got experience competing at this location. Let's see if that comes into play. Having a little experience with this area always helps with the nerves.
Yeah, she looks really good there. Hook hits a little crooked, but
through the
was able to fix it. Ooh, she's gonna go slow into this. Okay.
Okay, get on up there and out of there. Nicely done. Be nerve-wracking.
Coming up on just a minute. You know, she's got a really controlled pace. Everything being done with a lot of control here. I'd expect nothing less from a student of Mike Salenzi.
Nice.
Getting the hips right here.
Good stretch.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps when your older sister is also, you know, doing ninja. You're training together. Definitely a lot of fun. I know they've got some stuff at home.
Yeah, it's always good to have a training partner kind of built into the family. And Kenzie going for the toss across for the downward salmon ladder. Good switch grip grab.
Nice. Yeah, it goes mixed grip there on the catch, and now she's got to work her way down.
Got to be accurate.
Looking good here. And now the athletes have to transfer across to a slider.
Oh, can't get too off angle there because it will pop off, and see the edges were close to sliding off. Okay, on to the skateboard. Gets a good push, but steps too far forward.
She's okay. She's okay.
Good spot there by the coach.
She's got
On
the
the
15
sideline.
seconds to reset.
She
You can
just
see
had
Ethan talking to her a little bit.
Yep. A little too much forward momentum. Just needs to let the skateboard take her through the tipping point. Past
Yep, she's
that
coming up on the
box.
tipping point.
Hold on tight, and then jump.
Inch it forward.
Oh,
She's a little too far forward. I'm a little.
Leap.
Oh!
Hey. Got it.
She's got it.
15 seconds. She's got to burn through this quick. Down to the final 10. She get it on her first try. 5 seconds. Reverse grip.
Oh, she was so close.
Fingertips. Great run, though, to that point. Should put her well into the leaderboard. Kenzie, great job.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a really nice run there. That run is going to put her in second place right now.
Hey. Good stuff, good stuff.
You can see there Kenzie Hughes, second place.
All right.
Cicilia Bogle.
Cicilia Bogle getting ready to go.
Bogle or Boggle?
That's a good question. Boggles the mind. We'll have to ask to confirm on the last name. So Cecilia, apologize if we messed up the last name there, but she's coming out of Ninja Street as well.
We'll get an answer for you guys.
We'll check with Calle. And
We need some pronunciations back
I
here.
know.
Apologies, Cecilia.
10 push-ups every time I mess up a name.
Oh,
We're doing
It's
a lot
getting
of
spicy
push-ups.
back here.
A lot of push-ups by the end of the day. Cecilia making her way through here. She's competed at several competitions before. Oh, but that is the start platform for the next obstacle, so she can't step down. So she has to take one of her reset times because she stepped off of the platform. Cleared 2, but stepped down accidentally, which is a start platform for 3.
yeah, it's unfortunate. It's an early fall.
Too much swing into it. That is going to frustrate her a little bit. Just got to take the time to collect yourself and reset. She's trying to get some beta from the side, potentially. She's got to dial in the swing. Can't go too big here.
Yeah, she's on a good track. Oh!
He's still with the thumbs
The
up. from
thumbs up.
Let's go all the way through. Nice job, Cecilia, to be able to adjust and keep driving on with a minute and a half.
What I
remaining.
love right now is the pace. She's attacking everything. She's jumping right in. She knows she's got the 2 falls right now. She's taking both 15-second resets. I love the pace that she's moving at right now.
Yep, good move across that gap. Transfer is the tricky portion for this, and then dialing in that swing for the dismount. Nicely done. Here we go with 1 minute remaining.
Okay, she's got a minute. She's really attacking here, Strat, and I like it a lot.
Good throw to the...
Good mixed grip catch.
Dialing it in. Hopping it down quickly. Nice job. Conserving that energy continuously all the way through and
Nice
almost
work.
directly to the salmon ladder bar, or cradles there. Nice work. Good pressure off the start platform.
Leaning forward. Oh, she leaned a little too far forward. She's going to have time.
She's going to want to clear this in order to make sure she can get towards that top portion of the leaderboard. Waiting for that final second tick away. Here we go. Right, and wait for it. Bump it forward a little bit. You got 10 seconds or so.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
Jump.
Oh, did she make it?
Short on the
Oh,
dismount.
you could see on the clock. Ethan looks
Tough.
like she...
Yeah, not quite all the way to the finish platform, but that's going to do it for Cicilia. Cicilia will hopefully see her in the later rounds. Took a little early step off of the third obstacles platform. It's kind of messed up her rhythm a little bit, but still put on a strong performance there towards the end.
You can see up next, Emily Gardiner.
All right. Emily Gardiner coming out of the Grit Ninja up there in the New York area. Saw an A&W Junior this season and made it to the NNL World Finals as well. Emily got through the first obstacle. No issues. Let's see her attack with tipping frames. Oh. Kind of lost our feed for a second, but looks like we're back. And matching on the dismount gets the clear. Obstacle 2. Takes a quick peek over at that dancing stone. Swinging through, put on the brakes, and stride away to the finish platform. Good stuff. Here comes the sidewall 1, 2. Ooh, really short on that last one with the toe, looked like, but just had enough power there to push off. Get the dismount. Emily on now to the ring toss across. Here goes the lineup. Wants to get a big swing here. Releases on the backswing. 1 across is all she needs. Trying to dial this swing, going forward and back again. Being patient. Gets the full reach. And makes it out of there. On now to the salmon descent. Just about a minute to go. Gets the grab across.
Yeah, clean so far to this point.
Ooh, watch the corner.
Oh,
Nice
that
job
was
to the
very
bottom.
close.
Keeps that swing going. Ooh, nicely done, but needs to get the dismount to clear it, and there it is.
She's
So
got
far,
it.
full clear. So far, still in the green.
We're going to take our clock down for a second so we can see full here.
Inching.
Got those feet going to be in the right-hand corner.
Inch. Worm. A little more. Looking for the tipping point. And then has to
taking her
commit to the
time.
jump. No.
And so that's going to be a fail. You can see the reset showing up there.
Making sure everything is lined up. So the trick is to be able to have enough momentum so it's not going to take you forever to get to that tipping point, and then trust that you'll have the weight in your body in that right position, and 3 minutes is going to hit. Not going to be enough time. And that's going to be it for Emily, but great run to that point. So we'll potentially see that skateboard obstacle back in the hybrid course. The open course portion of the open could be seen again in the hybrid. They'll probably add some, alter some. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. We're still working our way through the remaining runners on wave 1. Next we have on the course getting ready to go is Rachel Berndsen. Rachel trains out of Rock Solid as well, and the Train Yard 317, 2 gyms that she calls home. Competed at the NNL Worlds for the last 2 seasons. It's got about 3 years worth of ninja experience. See the other athletes that have yet to run still, trying to figure things out. See TK Ninja Tricks over there, chowing down on a little breakfast burrito of some sort, or a biscuit of some kind.
You got to fuel up, you know.
I
You got to
know.
be ready.
Speaking of fueling up, Mr. DeGangi, you never ate your breakfast. You're
I
gonna have
did.
to, you're gonna have to get your protein, young man.
I did not eat my breakfast sandwich this morning. Breakfast, most important meal of the day.
I know.
Yeah, Strat, last night, a lot of fun, a lot of setting up here at Rock Solid, but we did not get back until about 5 a.m. to the B&B. Slept for about an hour and a half, got up at, 7:30.
Struggles.
Um,
All aboard the struggle bus, for sure.
but it's great. Get to see some awesome competition
I
here.
know. Looks like we're just taking a second to check out the course one more time. I'm going to look over here at the
Yeah, why we got a second here?
chat and the leaderboard, what we can see thus far.
Yeah,
Have
so
a
here's
look.
the men's side of things. You can see Sam Bainbridge first place right now. Brandon Thomas and David Futeran. And if we can go over to the women's side of things.
Jordan's still in that top 10 spot. Might have to update a few more.
Update our leaderboard here.
Scary Gary hanging out. There's the updated leaderboard for the ladies. So we've had 6 ladies run thus far, with still another 6 or 7 to go.
Yeah, so you can see points. Each obstacle is worth 1 point. So every obstacle they clear, they get 1 point. Total falls is how many falls it took to get those points. So you can fail an obstacle 3 times, but if you don't clear it, those falls don't count against you.
Right. There's a good look at the leaderboard there, and you can see these guys on the sidelines trying to go for some circus America's Got Talent type moves. Hey, he gets the ring
The
toss.
alley-oop.
Oh, the alley-oop.
He's on fire.
Pass it. Oh, man.
We'll see if we get the YouTube copyright claim for the
Oh, my.
NBA Jams
Nope.
reference there.
Oh, we got Enzo, Electric Enzo, hanging out.
Isabella Wakeham will be
Isabella
running in the
Wakeham
second
over.
wave. Scary Gary.
Everybody
He'll also be running in the second wave.
is hanging out. Few more minutes, I believe. They're trying to make sure everything's good to go.
Yeah, we still just the one clear on the women's side. Marissa Jenkins, really, really impressive. Was a lot of fun to watch that clear.
Only had
to
that one
retry-
miss.
She had to retry the reverse grab on that last obstacle and was able to correct the mistake.
Yeah, being the first runner and having to attack the course, again, tough spot to be in. But should you get that clear, it really puts the pressure on the remaining athletes. So I think we're down to our final runner, if I'm looking at that leaderboard, or the run order right there. 2 more runners potentially on the list. Who else we got watching in the chat? I see Jesse Lebrecht in the house. And Layla asking about the reset time. Yep, the reset time will be course dependent. So depending on how long it takes to reset, the longest obstacle is generally how they will adjust the reset time from competition to competition. So yeah, that will vary based on the course. So if you can reset things quickly, and you got some hot shot course resetters out there, then that time could be taken down as the season progresses. Sam Folsom in the house as well, ladies and gentlemen. Sam asking more of what athletes eat, please. Okay, you'll have some athletes with some well-balanced diets out there, such as Mr. DeGangi, one of our vegan athletes. I, for one, cannot talk about my diet. I can, but it would be not something that anybody would want to follow. Oh, my goodness. Hold that thought, because thankfully we've got a runner about to go, so I can change the subject real quick. I think we are ready. Rachel getting ready to go here. Almost ready. Seconds away. Before I start going on to another tangent, I think we got the thumbs up. As soon as that athlete touches that first peg, their time begins, and here we go. Rachel Berndsen on the course, making her way through obstacle number 1. Wants to be nice and controlled here. And swings on through first obstacle clear. Rachel trains here at Rock Solid, so a lot of these may be familiar to her. But just set up in a different configuration, different places of the gym could make these obstacles just feel different entirely. The lighting plays a factor into things as well. Just the way things are all around you can just affect your swing approach. Everything can alter it just a little bit. Makes it through the first 2 obstacles. No problem there. Control the swing around. Careful. Good toe hook on the side of the dancing stone. Try to steady that descent. 2 steps across. Grabs onto that bar. Leaping over. Good stuff. Go ahead and chalk up here before the ring toss across. Make sure those rings are nice and seated in those cradles. Not much room for error. Stretch around. Oh, couldn't quite hold on for the drop. Look at the coordinated reset. Oh, they might have planned that.
Yeah,
Okay.
This system only works if the resets are on point, and so
Don't want an athlete waiting on the course to be reset. So here we go. Try number 2. She's going to have to be quick with the other hand and match on the throw across.
oh, she tried the reach.
Didn't release. Gonna try one last time. It's a scary move to be able to go across to something that you can't fully see. You can kind of see a little bit from underneath, but just trusting that it's going to be there is one of the toughest moves. Here comes the move. Third try. Gets, one hand, 2 hands. Steady the swing. Big reach out. This is her 3rd and final attempt and gets the clear. Great heart. Not giving up there. Moving into it, though. Knows her time is going to be short after those 3 attempts and can't quite grab that salmon ladder, and that's going to do it for her run. But good stuff. Not giving up on the ring toss across. Oh, man. Catching up on the chat here. We got Vance Walker in the house as well. What is going on, Vance? NF video feed, great commentary. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Pop-Tarts are the fuel for teens, ninja teens everywhere. My goodness. All right. I believe this might be our final runner for the wave. First wave, Amelia Leonardi. Making sure we're getting some graphics up for everybody so y'all can be aware of what we have going on. The time and the clears, getting thumbs up on the course. Amelia Leonardi. We go on the course. Here we go. Got the time up there. Amelia coming all the way from Tampa, Florida. Trains out of the Jungle Gym down there with the Bergstrom family.
Strat, have you been to Jungle Gym?
Jungle Gym's a great gym. Yes, I went there, 2 2 years ago now, actually. It's been a while.
That one is definitely on my list.
Amelia swinging through, gets through the first two. Nice job. Yep. We're going to see probably some great swing tech out of Amelia. That gym's known for some funky obstacles. Hold tight. Don't swing too much into the blue.
Ooh, she didn't touch.
The pillar is out as well. So she's got to take a reset here.
Got to wait for the reset timer.
She's only got about a year and a few months of ninja training experience. She's swinging in, second try. Hold tight for the swing through. That stone can slide. It's okay. Those tape marks are there just to let the course resetters know where they need to go. And she's through. So only one little slip up. A minute and a half down. She's okay, needs a bigger jump off of the side there. Just has to trust that she can reach. Gonna take a second. She needs a few more seconds before she can go. Try number 2, big leap, and gets it out of there on the second try. On now for the ring toss across with just over a minute to go. Oh, you lost the ring, and then she just needs to drop and reset at this point. I don't think there's a way that she can transfer across without 2 rings in hand.
Oh, you could hear Ethan, the judge, saying on you. That means if you drop the ring, it's up to you. It's not going to get handed back to you.
That is essentially dropping it in the water. So reset down. First fail on this one, but that's okay. She's going to reset. And let's see if she can maintain the composure and gets it on the second try here. Moving across right away.
Nice work.
Nice job.
Fix the hips. Get it straight.
Less than 30 seconds now to get the clear here. Hold
Big
tight.
reach there.
And out of there. Amelia, nice job.
Yeah, she's really got to move here.
Down to the final 10.
10 seconds.
Big throw.
10 seconds.
She's going to have to pump through quickly.
Oh,
Last 5.
she's going to go for it.
Gets to the bar, but not the dismount. Oh, what an attempt. Check on her. She looks okay, but man, she knew she was short on time. Had a couple slip-ups earlier in the course. I think she had the strength to potentially get through the remaining portion of the course there, but just had a few slip-ups. We'll see how it comes into play for the remaining runners throughout the day. So, Mr. DeGangi, is that it for the first wave?
Yeah, and so that is going to do it, Strat.
Okay.
So we're going to pull up the leaderboard here.
Let's have a look.
We'll take a look at the women's side of things first. So, on the women's side of things, Marissa Jenkins, our only clear of the open course in the first wave. Kenzie Hughes sitting in second. Emily Gardiner, Audrey Johnson, Cicilia Bogle, rounding out our top 5. Bogle or Bogle, we're going to get an answer on that, and either Strat and I are going to be doing a lot of push-ups.
A lot of push-ups. Every mispronounced name, I got push-ups. Maybe some squats thrown in the mix as well. All right. But yeah, that's our first half of the day.
So let's take a look on the men's side of things. Sam Bainbridge right now in first place with a full clear. Brandon Thomas, David Futeran.
Well, not quite a full clear. He was close. He got to the end there, but
I stand corrected.
Haven't seen any gentlemen finish the course quite yet. We've had a few get very close to it.
Thank you, Strat. I got to fire my stats guy. But no, right now, you can see Kyle, Vinnie, round out our top 5. Willie Waerig and Caleb Andrew sitting on the bubble right now in 9 and 10. Remember, if you want to move on to the final round later today, you have to be in the top 10 men or top 10 women to move on.
And you can see the retry system coming into play here. Athletes that aren't able to get past that swinging salmon ladder combo is going to be the cutoff. So even if you fail that obstacle once, if you can still manage to clear it, you can move on and get an extra point That's what bumps those athletes up the leaderboard ever so slightly. So that cutoff point for the first wave has been that swinging salmon ladder combo. Let's see how the later athletes can handle that particular obstacle.
So, Strat, that's going to do it here for us in Wave 1. We are going to shut down the stream. We got another stream ready to get going for Wave 2. But we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors. The Bucket of Chalk Kids are back.
Let's see.
Everyone loved their commercial so much from the first competition. You know we were going to have to play it in this competition.
Ladies and gentlemen watching this, if this is your first time seeing, is this the same production from before?
If you get songs stuck in your head easily,
okay,
mute your headphones now. That's all I'll say.
All right, enjoy, folks. You'll see this a couple of times throughout the day.
In the middle of our house, our house. 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 In the
Bucket of Chalk, thank you for whatever that was. And a Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. You'll see some buckets out there on the course, athletes, making sure they are nice and chalked up. Thank you guys for coming out for Wave 1. We'll be back at 12:30 for Wave 2. Wave 2 starting at 12:30 Eastern Time. So we will be back. Make sure you guys come back, check out the stream. We'll try to get something up around 12 or 12:15 with a countdown timer so you guys can come on in, hang out, keep it on in the background, and wait till we go live. But yeah, we're going to close down the stream, but I wanted to do a thank you to our Patreons. Patreon is a way to support organizations or people in the community, and so check out our Patreon at ninjasportnetwork.com. Thank you so much to our Patreons. Thank you again, folks. Patreon helps us support these athletes, gets bigger prize money, and allows us to do some of these streams at more gyms, more competitions. So check out our Patreon. And that is going to do it for the stream. Thanks for checking it out. We'll be back at 12:30 Eastern Time.